being second place, 15 points for first right now, and the split on the actual minimap is insane with what we've been set up with. The only team that's looked comfortable realistically has been E-Arena from the position they've been in.
Given a single inch right now, and they have cleared out the entirety of the northwest side. Now they can pretty much shut most teams down towards that southern edge. Schweppes opening up onto GS once again, and they are just swarming on them. Another goes down in Malik, and E-Arena looking for more and more points. 17 elims. Can they go further? Can they hit the 20 bomb?
Well, finally, it seems like someone's willing to test them. E-Arena taking casualties, but they're looking to reply back. They will keep themselves alive with Tourniquet, it seems, over at the stadium. Mixed Vitality pushing on to S2G. A back and forth fight, a quiet game otherwise for Vitality. They were playing their cards close to their chest, but they've got to fight for control right now.
Looking for the royal flush over towards S2G. All four players down potentially. Axel. One nade in hand, going to be important. One quick spray up towards Hamzy G. Quickly drops back down to his belly. Some more damage. He's hitting every shot. Just continue with it.
The numbers dwindling for S2G. Peek round the back of the rock, and Axel hits it swiftly. Goodbye, good night. They're down as Vitality start to get some energy going their way. Meanwhile, Ida taking it straight to the face of the reigning champs. Yangon inside the back of the warehouse. Emre incredibly low, and Vitality smelling the blood in the water. They can wrap off, play this safe, get into a better position. But can Yangon hold on?
Emre flexing those big muscles here inside the warehouse. Nade start to go through. Romeo in a difficult spot now. Will swing out the side. Desperation play indeed, but doesn't find the swift shot through the smoke here. Rita moves up, Smile goes down. Ida putting a frown on the faces of Yangon Galacticos. Last play incredibly low. Romeo is out.
They fall down and out in Rondo.
Yes.
And one by one we whittle through our squads. The only fight we've seen taken to E-Arena.
अपन जो YouTube में हो रहा है उसी से कर रहा हूँ मैं.
With two players knocked, they reset from it and continue to live on. You ask the question, can they push to 20 elims? They only need two more black. But can Vitality suck up some of the points as they do advance?
क्या लग रहा है भाई? गोल्ड लाइन ने तो स्टार्ट मार दिया भाई. गोल्ड लाइन ने
Detonation on the vehicle. Vitality, you're going to have to recover from this swiftly. What's the decision making?
That's a rough one. Rita playing inside building. Good burnout from him. Tries to get back inside, but good shots from Axel. Has been on an absolute tear this game so far. Good damage all around. Feels like a lot of the eliminations have been stolen away from him. That is an insane pre-spray from Razy. Gets a lot of damage done towards Emre. He was not expecting it. Almost jumped into the headshot. The flicks are crazy from Venerales.
They're playing on a different pace of the game right now, and it does work out for Vitality to bring the thunder back down to Ida. Man with the quickest fingers in France.
Could not believe what I just saw. I don't think I ever could Ida, honestly. They witnessed that and it was terrible. Lufa will move up from Dobness, takes down the first player so far from the arena. They are down to 3. Vitality still sitting pretty with 4. And teams have to push out into them.
Two fights happening back to back. Stereo setups from our teams with Hora taking the hit straight to Vitality. Jiggle the only one keeping his eyes peeled over onto the E-Arena encounter versus Dopeness. They eat the opening nade. Schweppes setting up for another one, but on the peak takes a few shots, low on HP. No fear with the steal versus Vitality. Can Dopeness actually defend themselves now?
Great Molotov forces him through the doorway, opening up the lines aside. Now just one player left alive here, it is Speaker. E-Arena need to break their way out of here. 19 to finish this fight, they're up to 22. An unbelievable game. Speaker has to make the crazy play, and there it is. A 22 elimination game. The first match of Group B. E-Arena is bringing it.
Snacks भी से stream में भी यही चल रहा था अभी just a moment जैसे start किया तो.
Not only are they looking for an opening game win, they're looking to do it
by sending a message. अच्छी aggressive start तो की है अपनी टीम ने.
They weakened Vitality amongst all this, but they were able to reset. Investing some of their utility, they're still alive with 4. Hora waiting on the steps on an off-angle setup whilst Razy scouts further back. No need to overcommit yet. Forced out of the vehicle though, tucks in behind the tree. If you fall to sleep here, you can get very awkward quickly.
Crazy, put on the backside of the tree here, has to drop something. The cover flares, all that's left to keep them alive. E-Arena pushes away over towards the northern edge. They're going to hold down here. Aura coming in with 4 players. It's going to be hard to clean out this game here. E-Arena though, they are on fire so far. This team is warm, ready to go, no fear. Have to put some more eliminations in the books. Vitality with a quick rescue. Can they make it back? They do. Goodness me.
लाइव कर नीचे से तेरा लाइव नहीं
It's tense now.
नीचे से मेरा लाइव नहीं है
Fine margins between these teams. The raffle up to the top side. Sweat. Playing it cheeky, Blank.
समझ नहीं रहा तो क्या कह रही है
Mina's looking for more eliminations here. They have already done an incredible amount of work so far. Joker gonna head up next. No one's taking shots. Getting the high ground is insane. The cover flares come down underneath. Moment left behind.
मेरी आवाज प्रॉपर आ रही है क्या
Moved down. Might have seen him though. Might have spotted him.
या इसकी आवाज कुछ ज्यादा ही आ रही है मुझे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है इसकी आवाज कुछ ज्यादा ही है
Wild for it. Jiggle. I don't think
भाई
he's
तो
had any
बंदे ने
idea.
एंगल देख क्या बनाया
He
बे
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
No way.
Now he knows,
परफेक्ट भाई
Blank.
एकदम
Joker
परफेक्ट
with a headshot
जगह का।
unloads from the top of the roof. It's good damage onto it.
They have full control over this one. The emergency cover flares drop down, now give them incredible peaking advantage up against Vitality. A little tank here and
ये
there,
लोग तो
but
एक साथ तीन टीम है भाई
goodness
कोई
me,
नेड
the
कर दो
Blues
इनपे
going to push them out to the open. This is more eliminations for E-Arena.
ऊपर वाले कर सकते
They
हैं
have the
थ्रोएबल
perfect setup.
हो सकता है चांसेस तो है
You have entered E-Arena's arena at this point. The gladiators here in
इनके लगने
France
वाले
as
भाई
they
इनके
are
लगने
rolling
वाले
from the top side,
Tracing
control the
देखना guys,
ground
अभी
floor as
tracing।
well with Mormon in position. And Vitality know that they are forced to advance
पीछे वाले का होगा
eventually.
उसको कवर दे
They're
देगा
exposed either way. And Joker's looking for the peak back towards the
अब ट्रेसिंग
warehouses.
होगा
How far can they take it with the elims? They
अबे
look for more decent damage.
देखा,
There's
हाय,
another
हाय।
one from Schweppes.
Instantly
Proper
trying to
भाई,
push out on
proper
that one.
tracing।
24 in the bag. Blow up the vehicle, don't let them go any further on
भाई
the
इनका
back of this
मैच
one.
है ये का भाई
All
उन्होंने
they could do
24
nothing but
किल
stand by
निकाले
and
भाई
watch.
24 kills
M79 brought out to hopefully bring a train, but the rescue I don't think is coming from Razak next. Joker
भाई
finds
उन्होंने
the peak
इतनी
off the
पहली
back
मैच
of
में
it.
लीड लेके रखी है
Mormon holding the angle.
क्रेजी
They're
गाइस
patient,
क्रेजी
they're real patient about it. But a
Oh.
nasty headshot for Federales saves the day here. Joker has to not be greedy. That tree saves his life in that moment. The sightline just not quite there. Oh, Mormon.
That's the issue, Blank. The duo so heavily focused at the cover flare setup on the roof side. If they leave themselves exposed, can Mormon steal this away from the ground, draw the crosshair off, and guarantee himself something to play
ये
with?
का गेम है बे
Stage
क्या लग रहा है
9
ये
now.
मुझे लग रहा है निकाल देगी भाई 24
gets
किल तो
spicy.
ऑलरेडी निकाल चुकी है टीम ने
Center dots
24
towards
पॉइंट
this
निकाल
loot
चुका है
crate.
चिकन के साथ हो गया तो भाई
E-Arena may need
ऑलमोस्ट
to drop down
35
at some
पॉइंट्स तो
point,
निकाल
but
लिए
let's see what
पहले ही
can
मैच
get
में
done in the meantime. Vitality playing it slow, but will have to move. Even more emergency cover
पूरा
flares
एडवांटेज है
dropped.
उनके पास हाइट का ये उड़ी मार के ये ब्लू
Building
छत्ते पे जा
themselves
सकते हैं ये
barrier
लोग
after barrier. Oh, shot down again. Joker gets the peek out. Federales cowering close towards the limited
Able,
cover he's got,
able.
but no fear. Sees an opportunity and swings round Federales with a
भाई
hold. Some clean connections in the past couple minutes here.
The Arena, they see this, they know the knocks are going through, they're looking to send nade, they feel like they're in rage, it's on target, a bit of chip
Nade,
damage. Razy has to back out, one more nade over the top,
गया।
it looks on target, nades, unreal, from up on
भाई इसमें
high.
26 किल हो गए टीम के
They are
कितने हो गए ये एक
dropping
किल्स
bombs
कितने
down
हो गए ब्रो
towards Aura. This is insane work, Sky goes down, more eliminations available here.
27 kill, guys, 27.
29, Jackie.
One away from the big
क्लासिक
30.
खेल रहे क्या
And there's only a single member of this
Stadium. What a
भगा रहा हूँ
ridiculous
आगे रुक
result
जाना
here
अभी
for
ये चालू तो है
E-Arena.
खेलने
It
दे
has
देखने
been
दे बाद में भगा लूंगा
sublime
आगे
from start to finish. The circle
हो
begins
गया ये
to
लोग जीत गए
close. We're getting right into those final moments. Just one more minute before it all finishes.
28 kill chicken dinner मतलब 38 point in first match.
Coming down to the bitter end. Sleepy.
ये 2v2 है
Looking up
guys.
towards the sky, but will he be on
Sleepy
point when
bro,
they're forced
Sleepy.
to drop? It's all a matter of timing. Two crosshairs going to be swiftly on his ankle. Can he withstand the duo drop? That's one with the shotty. All up to the last man as Schweppes tries to withstand the peak. Sleepy on the double up. Quick shots, can't quite connect it.
Down.
The zone's nibbling away.
There's no way
they finish it.
Thailand makes a
Switch करना
stand
चाहिए था
here
यार,
at
switch करना चाहिए था.
BWC. An incredible 39-pointer.
39
They got
by
half the
crazy
points
bro.
some teams earned yesterday. At the end of it
कड़क
all,
वाली भाई क्या
it
लीड
was
ले ली है.
clutch.
पहले मैच में they have taken a 39 points की लीड bro.
A game one chicken dinner with an unbelievable narrative.
Very difficult भाई. गोल्ड लाइक को बहुत बड़ा मैच निकालना पड़ेगा अभी तो भाई.
The entire team working in unison for. It's incredible.
है कि
I didn't
बहुत बड़ा
expect
मैच
it.
निकालना पड़ेगा. मेरी वॉइस में प्रॉपर आ रही है ना तो
players' faces.
एक बार मुझे चेक करके बताना यार.
Everyone's all that sad about
कि
it.
मुझे कुछ
They're
कम करना
shocked.
चाहिए.
That's all it is.
I mean, Aura's probably shocked, yeah. Goodness me. What a game. What a game. I've not seen anything like it.
And for Arena, just another day in the books. Showing up massively.
Yeah. We're going to replay here. I have never seen a play like this work out, by the way. Never.
I can't believe it.
Yes.
The fact that Schweppes is able to just crack the can
Crazy,
open and make
crazy.
this work is wild. Let's hear him with the team.
ये कहाँ की है यार? ये टीम कहाँ की है? ये let me search.
Bro, click ons, click ons.
They were just locked in. There was nothing that needed to
I was
be
like, where's the
said.
comms? Where's the comms? There's no comms. They are locked.
They knew what needed to be done. Trusted their individuals on that one. No need to waste brain power talking. Let's just get it done, and that's what they
ये
did.
गोल्ड लाइक किधर गई थी? गोल्ड लाइक कहाँ गई?
Vitality smelling the blood.
गोल्ड लाइक कहाँ?
Further, can they hit the 20 bomb?
They can lock this down. Could be a duck your head down because ears.
The proactivity sideline. A quick
Between these two sides, godlike effect with the clap back. Good for one. Nice name from S-Power,
Godlike
but
की फाइट
Fs
मैंने
tries
मिस
to
कर दी
hold
थी.
on to it. An intense encounter between these two sides. Godlike down to 2, but S-Power making the difference for now.
क्या हो रहा है इस पावर?
Godlike on our edge is a top position to be in. S2G on their sideline.
अरे nice one,
rollback.
man.
S-Power makes it look easy.
हाँ ये लोग ने मारा था क्या? ये वालों ने मारा.
Stopping these teams in their tracks. The
बट मारने ये लोग कैसे नॉक
Twice
हो
they've
गए
been
भाई?
able to 14 elims. How
ये
far
लोग
do
को
they
hold
take
कर
it?
रहे थे
What
ये
did
लोग.
Godlike do here? Effect that's been
ये
coming
लोग
their way
होल्ड
as
कर रहे
well.
थे गोल्ड लाइक.
They can lock this down. Could be a very tasty
होल्ड तोड़ के
position.
मारा है बे गोल्ड लाइक.
Already 14 elims. How far do they take it? And what did Godlike do here? Effect with the clap back. Good for one. Nice name from S-Power, but Fs tries to hold on to it. An intense encounter between these two sides. Godlike down to 2, but S-Power making the difference for now.
ओके ये लोग 2 मैन ही थे यार.
Godlike on our edge is a top position to be in.
But this is where the big storylines start to kick in, okay?
Too many
Because we
there.
have 2 games headed into their grand finals today. Over at Tekken 8, we have our top 8 players solidified. One of them is from AGAL. This will matter in a little bit. We're going to get back to it. Falcons is also going to be playing in that top 8. In honor of Kings, we are down to our top 2 teams, and they are the same 2 teams that battled it out last year. We're talking AGAL again and KSG. You can start to see why AGAL is a big player heading into today. Currently, they are only 250 points behind Falcons on the CC leaderboard. If they are able to solidify a win, they can get those 250 points that they need from the Lenovo Legion Gauntlet stage alone, because they've already guaranteed 750 for that second place. The win ties them with Falcons. If they get another good placement over at the Allianz Vault, this could be the weekend that AGAL take the lead away from Falcons. As those updates come through, I'm going to be making sure we're reporting live to give you guys all of the most up-to-date information to see where they are on that leaderboard. And of course, to close everything out for us, we're heading into Group B today for PUBG Mobile. Whole new group of squads getting into our competition, and we're going to see how they managed to do today as well. So check back in just a little bit later.
Thank you, Glitter, for that CC update. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting EWC records broken here at PMWC at EWC 26 as E-Arena puts up a cool 39 points, Max.
Absolute madness, record-breaking Rondo, and just like E-Arena, we are on the rooftops right now. They're on stadium here, it's a little bit windy, but you know what a play, sending two players up there in particular, Joker getting so much done at the end with Schweppes. Lovely stuff indeed, and in particular, it's not just the rooftop in particular that was interesting here, Nipchira, it's also the fact that down below they got so many eliminations. There was Tiamba, there was Wolves, there was Nongshim Red Force. You threw everything at that team, and yet they had a plan, Nipchira.
And that's what you want to see for a team of this caliber. They have a plan for every situation, just running through the basement, getting rid of all those players that were hiding out, going up onto the top and going, okay, now we have control of stadium. What's going on around it? I mean, look at all this. An excellent showcase of how to actually use nades here, Max.
It's like they became the grenade. They are a seeking missile themselves. Tony K was going crazy. You know what? People say, oh, we got Tony K from Wish. No, he is the main character right now. He's crazy.
And towards the end, Max, I mean, we get a stadium finish here, and something that you kept calling out over and over when we were watching it, especially when they were on the roof. It's like somebody came up to E-Arena and asked, how many cover players would you like? And they said, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I was captain.
ये लड़के मार्केट में मिले
शादी.com पे
रियल लाइफ में इतनी चॉइसेस सिर्फ शादी.com पे
हाँ गॉड लाइक का टेकन में कौन खेल रहा है चरण करके है ना बाजी
जो हिंदी में नहीं हो रहा है क्या ये
का जब श्रृंक आएगा E-Arena को जंप करना पड़ेगा का जब श्रृंक आएगा E-Arena को जंप करना पड़ेगा क्या उसकी वजह से उन्हें नुकसान होगा जी हाँ वो जंप करने का डिसीजन बनाएंगे एक प्लेन को गिराएंगे हवा में ही आगे गिराने में कामयाब हो गए दूसरे प्लेन को भी डैमेज देने की कोशिश
I think who was it? It was Wolves. I think that player of Wolves up on the stairs in Yulin, and he the 3v1 push. They push together. They're pushing around. They're trying to get angles around all of these different teams. Vitality was another one I was impressed with on the outside towards the end of that game. They were doing some really good stuff as well, just maneuvering around S2G, using their weakness to their advantage. Very excited with that. So yeah, a couple of other teams apart from the big dogs here that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, one of them. I mean, you just mentioned it. Vitality, the way that they were able to play that towards the end as well. Max, not only the peaks, but also the way that Federalis was able to put up the smoke and go up to the fence and give themselves a little bit of an extra chance against E-Arena, but it was going to be too much.
I mean, Federalis only got 2 eliminations this game, but the way he got those eliminations was just truly stellar. I mean, I'm just going to try and replicate how he was doing it.
भाई जितने लोग देख रहे हो लाइक करो सब्सक्राइब करो चैनल को फटाफट चैनल में पहली बार आए हो तो भूलो मत सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए भाई को सपोर्ट कीजिए कहाँ है Arena 39 पॉइंट पे बॉर्डर लाइक 7 पे अपनी 7 पॉइंट
in Group A, it was 88 points. They're basically halfway there in one game of Rondo.
I mean, that's how you want to do it, really. When you only have 2 days. I mean, we saw it from Fourth Rise in PMGO Season 1, right? That you do this, you have this kind of day, you have this kind of game, and you are kind of set for the rest of the day. They have to just be consistent. Not a lot of points, not a massive win. They're good to go now. They can relax and they can chill now.
Yeah, I'm really having a good time in this game. You know what? Looking at all of these teams, it felt like it was not 16 teams. It was the E-Arena show from start to finish.
But when you get to stadium early, when you're able to defend, the way that they were able to actually defend against Wolves as well, Wolves didn't even want to push out. Wolves just kept using up a lot of nades. But E-Arena, cool, calm, collected, doing their thing. One team that we actually got a chance to see do their thing, even though I wanted to see a win.
It was
you do this, you have this kind of day, you have this kind of...
Wait, that in one game of Rondo?
Team Vitality is on 12, टीम होरा स्पोर्ट 14 में चल रही है. इन शॉर्ट कितना डिफरेंस इनके बीच में 25 पॉइंट का डिफरेंस है #1 और #2 के बीच में। सो काफ़ी बड़ा है। एक चिकन 15 किल चिकन कोई मारेगा तब जाके ये उनका कहते हैं ना जो बीच में डिफरेंस है वो पूरा कर पाएगा। तो इनका 2 मैच तो ख़राब जाएगा तब जाके।
I mean, that's liking what we saw from a couple of teams. I maybe just re-highlight Federalis, honestly, from Vitality. I think he did a great job. It was subtle, but he really worked for his team. So for me, yes, Federalis wants to see him in the next game.
Really so happy to see them do well. But of course, it was the E-Arena show, as we know, in Stadium. But E-Arena were just dominating everyone. But Horror, good to see, just like in PMGO Season 1, right? Dominating their respective group. We're #1 in PMGO Season 1 in Jakarta so far. Also a decent start in this tournament. It's just not an...
Great job. It was subtle, but he really worked for his team. So for me, yes, Federalis wants to see him in the next game.
So happy to see them do well. But of course, it was the E-Arena show, as we know, in Stadium. But E-Arena will just... The Arena start, which no one's close.
One team that we haven't really gotten a chance to give props to, especially after that match, is Godlike. Godlike was able to put up a good amount of eliminations in that game. I think they ended up with 7. We saw them take the fight with TT Project as well. We got a chance to talk with S-Power. They're very confident. They're looking to make sure they end up going to the finals like OG was able to do yesterday. And before we actually send it over to Barney, Max, show us again what were those peaks like? There you go, Barney and Lace take it over while we'll try to see if we can find a zip line to get up from here.
Barney and Lace are on the side of the stage with Alpha 7 Esports! Let's go! Okay, I'm joined by Camilla. I'm joined by...
There you go, Barney and Lace take it over while we'll try to see if we can find a zip line to get up from here.
अब सही है आवाज़, अब मेरे को लग रहा है प्रॉपर है, मेरी ज़्यादा क्लियर आएगी फिर।
Vitala, of course, from Alpha 7. First, Camilla, I'd like to ask you, how many of you have come out here to support the team here at PMWC?
We're 30 here, but there are many more coming. We came all the way from Brazil just for this championship, but there are many of us still coming.
Wow, we've got more to come later. First, Camilla, I'd like to ask you, how many of you have come out here to support the team here at PMWC?
We're 30 here.
Oh my goodness.
And Patala, obviously E-Arena just had a 39-point game. Do you think Alpha 7 can catch them?
Of course, we're gonna destroy them all.
We're gonna destroy them all. Destroy them all. We're 1 game in.
Obviously, this year hasn't been the strongest year for Alpha 7 so far, but obviously that can all change. If you could give a message to the boys competing here on the main stage right now, what would you like to say to them?
I'd like to tell the boys that we really believe them, and we are sure we're taking this trophy to Brazil.
I like that. They're taking it to Brazil. Alpha 7, do you think you can do it? I think they can do it. Constance, over to you.
Hands down, probably one of the best supporting staff and fans is Alpha 7. They are fantastic, always here, providing support to the boys on the stage. And again, they're always coming out smiling no matter what. And you know that's because whenever they go backstage, they're always surrounded by love. So I think for Alpha 7, it is important, it's good. Again, it's just one game, it's just one game. So I think a lot of people expected Aura to do well. They got far into that game, sadly weren't able to deal with the 2 angels spreading their wings and flying down to him, sending him straight back to hell, which was crazy. But nasty playing path to start things off here for our first Erangel of the day. Every one of our top players. This is the arena as well, also unsurprising. But yeah, it's not Tony K, it's not Tony K from Wish, it is just Tony K now. This guy has been putting in work, he's doing a lot of good stuff. Schwepp's also glad to see he is continuing the trend from throughout his career. He's always been a fantastic player. I'm glad he's finding success here now on the arena too.
There was a lot of success in game 1.
suffering from success.
let's go.
Yeah, you think so, mate. If people
Three-two
didn't
match.
think about trying to target them, maybe that's going to make you go, you know what? A lot of fanfare there.
brother, what is this? What is this? All right, boys, let's just qualify 2 game over towards the north side of Everest. Wolves could probably swing in behind there if they wanted to. Might go past ruins, something like that. But wait and see. A lot of water in this one. We are cutting out a lot of space early on. Remember, there's this huge amount of fields down towards that south side, so rotating through there. Some of the sidelines might get sketchy for some of our squads.
Yeah, I might change things a little bit with how they play this one, like you say, cutting out a fair amount of that landmass with the first shift on the circle. For some of the teams further back as well, down to, of course, the Sosnovska military base. We'll have a longer rotate on that one, so you won't be seeing them too much, I'd imagine. But if you want to see something that's absolutely beautiful, get yourself involved with that Naruto event, because you can run in stylish, much like Aura are here, taking the fight straight to Godlike, and that's an opening pick. No follow-up, you are isolated to 1-free Elin. Godlike down to a trio.
That's a tough thing. That is a tough thing about this kind of playing path, is you're not always going to get your ideal drop spot. For Godlike, they certainly have to go for a split here, but Aura, they're an aggressive team. They're going to see you dropping from the shoots, know that you're a single over towards that position and punish you for it. I don't feel too bad about what happened to Godlike there in terms of the fact that it's difficult, right? If you're Godlike, that kind of playing path doesn't give you a huge amount of options, and Aura just tried to take advantage of it where they could, playing a little bit fast and loose there, honestly. See if Godlike can bounce back with just the 3, certainly possible.
It's early doors, so no need to hit panic stations just yet. Obviously does make your life a little bit harder on this one to be able to come out swinging into the first more consistent battleground we're going to see today for these squads, but hey, a trio can still get work done. Move up from Aura off the back of it as well, clearing some distance swiftly as they wrap over towards the zone. A7 and the Arena have taken some nice distance towards each other as well, splitting off to either side of the coastlines. They can loot happily, no reason to stick into each other there.
Tiamba, again, these guys started really well on the last match on Rondo. They look good. Yeah. Happy to see them play the way they did. They are rotating to Mills of Power though, which is somewhat concerning. I don't know if they got the memo that the circle's on the northwest side. But loot is a necessity. And again, with that kind of playing path, you are sort of strapped for options. They'll pick this one up. Head on out later on. There's a lot of teams just not moving either. They know that moving into the circle is going to be tough as it is. I'm half expecting Aura, after situating themselves in Yasnaya, likely will make a northern rotate past shooting range, try and play off the back of that, potentially over towards box compound, take a stop off there.
Bit of an earlier split off as well from S2G. Handled themselves pretty nicely in that opening game on Rondo, to be fair, Frank, with some of the situations they were thrown into. They had good mechanics, at least, with some of the fallbacks.
I also thought that where they set up afterwards on the pillars, that's good, that was good, right? Their initial engagement was clean, then they had a game plan, set themselves up center, and then we kept pulling over towards stadium, and it was only a matter of time before they got swarmed by tons of teams. But I think the game plan overall and the gun skill that they displayed last game is really promising for S2G. So for our Turkish fans, you can be pretty happy about that. It is early doors though. We've got plenty more to watch as the day goes on. Dopeness on the south side. Just coming out from Swamp now, and TT Project similarly trying to rotate up on that west coast. The Arena though, they have laid the flag down. They're rallying around it at the moment. Just towards Hospital was South George Apartments. The Arena, though, they have laid the flag down. They're rallying around it at the moment. Just towards Hospital. Okay. Top of the teams. For S2G, for our Turkish fans, you can be pretty happy about that. It is early doors though. We've got plenty more to watch.
Closer and closer As our teams race to get themselves back into a better position inside of the zone and set up on this one. Nongshim Red Force starting to make their entry with a trio from Godlike on a bit of a split of either side. S2G going right down through the middle. This is the bridge crossing from Vitality as well. No one there to attempt to deflect it, so it's a free pathway out from Sosnovka to get back to the mainland. They'll be happy with that.
They're spawning it anyway, but again, I feel like this is nerves more than anything, because on this type of circle, you genuinely don't really need to worry about making this bridge crossing. I think it would be almost a bad play for someone to try and camp this, but it's always a possibility, right? So they're going to take it slow in the meantime. Axel's already made it halfway up the bridge and probably is going to try and get a little bit further up here. Federales holding behind, but they have nothing to worry about. They really don't. I'm genuinely putting that down to nerves here from Team Vitality. But you need speed on this type of circle. You need to get into position. There's not a lot of spaces to take up here.
Yeah, you can't afford to have the paralysis by analysis of wasting too much time on that one. In the midst of all this, we did see that opening knock that came out from Schweppes, now converted into a full Elim there. That was Wolves that got slightly too close to the territory of the arena, up by the compound. Rest of the team did get out though, like double background hospital side and got themselves into safety, at least for now.
Yeah, I mean, for E-Arena, they did pull off South George Apartments here. They tried to regroup this, which is making a lot of sense to me, because typically on this kind of circle, you are going to get a lot of movement over towards the western side of Everest. This area here, real big funnel for a lot of teams. E-Arena knows they're going to be going against a lot of squads. I think for them, they're coming off such a big high here, but they do need to dial things back. Understand that they can't take too many fights. Third party's going to be galore around this area too. Your GS team up towards that eastern side now. Alpha 7 back to basics in North George.
Well, how that zone was off the back of the plane path we had coming into this one, at least you gifted a fair amount of safety where they've not had to really run too many risks early doors. Over the course of the past 8 minutes, just been able to loot and sit pretty, getting a lay of the land established. Fairly late rotates for some of our squads as well. Obviously, we saw Tiamba fragment off, go over to Milton. They're still going to be coming in late onto this one. And Vitality now entering the safety of the zone that's about to move.
Ooh, okay. I mean, last game they played stadium, they were there for quite a while, right? So we can say that there was some circle look in that sense, but there was nothing lucky with the way they shut down every other squad inside the lobby. Here they are getting magnetized again, but again, it depends how they want to finish this out. We have seen plenty of teams in Group A get good circles and not really be able to convert off the back of it. Now, I really do want to see another big game for the arena here. Would be fantastic to watch happen, but it will be difficult. It will certainly be difficult, and I'm not going to hold my breath for it.
I mean, at least if you needed a warm-up to prove that they're going to be able to play some very aggressive PUBG Mobile today, that was the game for it. And again, like you said, the circle can only go so far. It's more what you do with the position you present. Very clean last time. Again, a little bit of a gift that they'll be happy with, but more to be done. Potentially a bit of an encounter on the later rotate from our squads outside of the zone, with Godlike getting eyesight back over as well. So room there that things get a little bit panicky. But Hustle and crew, Gunbin, even from distance, that's on Shin Red Force getting stuck into the action.
I mean, they're even taking out my Nongshim as well as E-Arena at the same time. I think there was not a huge amount of expectations here for Hustle and crew. So I do think that Hustle and crew going down again for 2 players. Not sitting on a great average at the moment. They've only got 1 point over these 2 matches so far. Sat down there with TT Project. So I think that Nongshim Red Force want to turn that around. This is a team that is very, very good. Have just come off some big success here, Jackie, this year. Would love to go straight towards the finals. At the very least, qualify through to the next stage of the tournament. But goodness me, if we took a look at the map right now, you can see just how jam-packed it is. We have 1 team playing on Everest and Aura. Everyone else, like I said, is in that horrible tunneled zone on the western side. A few compounds around that area. S2G currently playing that one that sits underneath Everest on the southwest side. That's a good spot to be working with. You can clear a lot of space from there too. The fact that we still have about, what would you say, 30% water in this one, with Everest being a big chunk of it. No one really wants to move into apartments just yet. It's a nasty circle. So these are the two back-to-back games where it is mechanically and tactically difficult.
And seeing how much of a backup plan you've got in terms of adapting with these circles, like you're saying, it's not a regular game.
It's not normally.
No, it's not, but... Oh, no.
In the world is that? Makes you want to be sick, honestly. That is gross. E-Arena's probably going to regroup on that western side potentially. With the rest of the team, take no chances here. You cannot be greedy on a circle like this. You've got to shore up your front at the moment. Make sure you drop the riot shield because teams are going to be coming at you thick and fast in the near future. Alpha 7 sit all the way over towards the peninsula on that northwest side. This is disgusting, mate.
Yeah, this is absolutely unbelievable. All of that squad still alive and kicking. Such limited space. Such little ground left to play with on the mainland. A few shots being taken out from various squad. Wolves continue to be fought by E-Arena. TT getting stuck in versus Vitality as well. This is the fight that's going on right here, right now. Neos down behind the back of the vehicle. Affected Zerich, they just got to call it quits.
Yeah, TT Project just got to move on this one. You got to get further in towards the circle here. Difficult push up for Yangon Galacticos, stuck on radio tower right now, held out by Nongshim Red Force, who are looking to be the arbiters of the fields. Playing Scarecrow right now versus all the Crows coming up from that south side.
And once again, already it's E-Arena that have been able to find themselves 3 elims with the picks they've secured. You got that wrap over the top of the bridge from George Paul as well that's coming in from ETSH as they're going to look to try and chase and get into a good stable position inside the zone. Raver with a pickup. That's one back over on 7-2, one GS.
Ada now, moving forward, adrenaline shot in at stage 3. I mean, it's got to be done, the boys got 2 of them. You need a lot of adrenaline to make your way through these next circles. It is pain that is ahead for a lot of these teams. How well can they weather it? Can they grit their teeth and hang on? Aura, Jiggle, looking forward now. Yangon Galacticos. Dropping some shots down towards them. AUG in hand. Aura though. Still doing well, honestly, over towards this eastern side.
Hydra
the nature of it. I'm going to replay here of the fight. Oh, cinematic on that one. That was the follow-up pick onto Athis. Neos was already down in the back line. Good defense there to make it very uncomfortable for TT that left as a duo. Emre from Ida with a shot onto Godlike as well.
We'll say though, man, this is a really cool push that we kind of missed from S2G. They were playing down towards the south side, remember. This is a hell of a swing they've been able to make over towards the north side of the circle. We're getting our next one coming in through now. How much water is going to be in play? What is this? What are we doing? We got to stop.
It just keeps going. Less and less landmass left as the squads have to fight this set under each other to have any sort of stable ground within this one. Vitality
7 set themselves up beautifully on this game. Necessary making the necessary maneuver, hanging out all the way towards the beachhead.
Nice nade lineup. Tiamba trying to stay alive as they bounce side by side of the vehicle. Bit of chip damage. Hoping he can clutch onto his life at this point. ETSH, after completing their long rotate, do run into Yangon. And for the reigning champions, it's not been a great start to the tournament so far. Back-to-back blows taken their way. Vitality trying to win out versus Yangon left with just smile, but that might turn into a frown if they can get the angle onto him. cleaning up with the elims, make it uncomfortable for ETSH at least, but this goes both ways.
Good molly. Ensures he can try and get the res up upstairs, but he's got to be quick about this. Fajita with a nade, looks to post it up. Looking decent, tries to get the airburst on the balcony. I like that. But Smile dropped off the top side. He's doing good work here. A grin appearing on his mouth. Now look for one more step.
Oh, 1v4.
A 1v4 essentially for Smile. Insane
बंदा ने 1v4 मार दिया भाई.
Kamikaze with the move.
यही करना है पावर देखो आज.
Running around with a visit, closes the gap. A good reposition from Lost, finds the angle through the window and gets that one on target. Vitality on the move up round the coast as well. Rita trying to keep Razy in the back line, pinned on the coast.
पानी में चला जावे इस पावर में का जो पानी में आधा जोन पड़ा है.
Smile. Yangon lived for a little bit longer, but it finally comes to an end.
Aura now looking out. I mean, Aura had a decent game last time around with Pip to the post on the chicken dinner. With a good setup on this northeast side.
पाँच के लिए ने वापस पाँच के निकाले. VIT ने 8 के निकाल के रखे.
Rotate from them. Look fantastic. Don't know how they managed to snake their way up towards that spot, but it has absolutely paid dividends now. Openers caught on the outside. Eagle is still alive, by the way. No clue how. He is just dealing it out. Sleepy though. Nasty headshot brings the pain.
बंदा वर्ल्ड लीग के स्टेज में स्नाइपिंग कर रहा है.
Joker that we've got here running from tree to tree, looking for a backstab onto the Dopeness crew. They're set up. Smokes down, trying to give themselves some soft cover to play off the back of the engine of the vehicle there. Paternity K,
I think
with the game away, look for the push. Ooh, it gets a bit awkward on the run up. Oh, I mean, Joker's low. If you can at least close the gap, maybe a single knock to give them an edge to work with. Panic stations coming in. Paternity K, Eagles. Eagle with the steal. Hello.
That's from distance. I mean, they had to quickly turn around there. He was close to big numbers for them.
100 ही बचा था. पावर भी नहीं बचा. 100 ही बचा था. मुझे लगा 100 ही नॉक हुआ था.
Arena though, they have to regroup on this. They were trying to play guard and architect, pull out all the weeds on the south side.
भाई ये जोन भयंकर है लॉबी से ज़्यादा तो.
But now they have an angle on what's been
भाई
causing the
इतने बंदे बचे रहते लॉबी में और आधा बल पानी में. मतलब वो आधी जगह पे क्या भसड़ रहेगी समझ तो. जगह कैसे मिलने वाली है भाई.
We've got the gamble play from Rita that he set up quite some time ago, going for the wipe up over towards the zone.
What's this? It's just disgusting. I mean, no one's having a good.
ठीक है.
Giving themselves a lovely little lifeline here as they get towards the top 8. If necessary, might just make it through. Grab himself a loot crate off the back of it as well. See how far this lone wolf can go.
It's a similar situation, man. This is what Ida wanted to go for, with Rita just swimming, going for his wrap on his own. Razy looked to try and close the distance, going for a similar sort of play. Had a bit of a vehicle there down towards the coast to at least get some distance on it. After 7, meanwhile, they've been sitting and waiting for a fight to come to them just on the ridge of the zone. Vitality have been farming up the elims as well. A bit of a sleeper team with how they've just third-partied onto a lot of these fights. But E-Arena, finally, their eyes light up and they want to go for the wrap straight in.
This is what E-Arena had to do. It's a miracle, by the way, that they get 3 players over towards this location because they need a bit of sightline cover. And now they set Alpha 7 up in front of them. This is a great position to guard off against. S2G also similarly tries to make a good road save, but it's Alpha 7 still taking those shots. E-Arena similarly also sending bullets their way.
Aura makes a move,
S2G down and out as they take shots from all sides, leaving them in a brutal position. Brittle though is Alpha 7 with a peek up towards the top. Good shots in. Vitality finally take the fight back over the E-Arena.
कितना पॉइंट लेगी भाई वापस से थोड़ी देर को टिकट दिलाना है.
They'll push. Nades over the
पकड़ो
top.
पकड़ो इनकी माँ का
Damage
इनको
more
पकड़ो.
than low, but they failed going over towards the coast. Necessary sat there with a mini 14.
It's a wild push up from E-Arena. They're just looking for anything. Necessary bullfight swept though, that's big in E-Arena. Now left as one. Joker on the barest amount of life finally goes down. E-Arena, he's out. They tried to scatter Vitality, forcing them out the way. A 12 Elan game here on Erangel is pretty damn good, honestly.
VIT ने 12 किल निकाल लिए.
Alpha 7 and Vitality. Two organizations that will look to take blow for blow right here and prove how much they can do. Paranoia about necessary deep back on the tip of the map that's still in play. Rita still going for his lengthy rotate to give himself a chance to steal away points from the other remaining squads, and Hora keeping it calm on the coast.
VIT को push करना पड़ेगा आगे.
Rita's got super gear on right now, looking to
A7 को निकालना है right
landfall eventually.
VIT मार लेगी B7 को.
Carrillo was able to sidestep that one. It is scary though having Razy and Razak together here. M79 pulled down the time for a little bit cover in front of them, but don't know if he's got any more shells left in that bad boy. Rebel moves up though, nade in hand, pulls out his a little bit later than Vitality. We're going to keep on that fight though. Axel opens up towards Revo. We want to see what's going on.
VIT मार लेगी.
Stuart might be next, leaving them just one player now. Guizhou on top side gets absolutely obliterated, and Vitality full of life with his endgame.
They line him up and knock him down. Vivi Vitality is they're coming alive in France. 15 Elans on the game so far. And for Alpha 7, it all falls onto the solo. What can you do? That's a big name to open it. Goodbye, Razy. As Alpha 7 are looking to clap straight back and give as good as they get, but Hora see them. Backstab shots from No Fear.
Guizhou's got limited time to move, start to move in, rolling towards it. It's an inexorable approach, terrifying. Razy likely not to get back up, but necessary, still alive here. Like we said, the lone wolf living his dream as he gets up towards the top four. Hora might have been picked the post last game, but they're going for the chicken.
Nice one. अरे यार काहेरो का इसने मारने को.
Brutal, but try as he might to hold on. He got the 2 clean knocks with the utility, but it's not enough.
बच्चा आराम से मार लेता बे. 1v4 हो जाते VIT यहाँ पे.
Vitality with only a solo, forced to get their players up.
Crazy हो जाता है 1v4
से
मारना कि थोड़ा.
Potential a full regroup here though for Vitality. Where do they go? They can play the switch line. Swings up slightly. What do you do after that? The game might just slow down, and Aura 400, 556, they are ready for a spray down. But Vitality, I don't know how good the util's looking, how good the supplies are looking on site. And versus a full 4-man, all spread out along the coast. This is an impossible push for them to make. Aura might have got second last time, but they are looking for the first.
They've got Sleepy, the sniper with a hell of a scope, waiting for the opportunity to leave them broke on the peak over the top of the ridge. If Vitality come into this, it's going to be on the back foot, an uphill battle, down a man, draining their resources like you say, whilst Hora are just waiting to strike.
Copyright क्यों आएगा बे? सब लोग तो कर रहे हैं यहाँ से.
All quiets down now. They need an opener, but the smokes are out. Vitality's got no choice but to try and isolate here. Luckily, they've got vehicles. They set up now. They put the pedal to the metal. Now looking to move over towards Hora's side. Swinging out into the open. Razy wraps round. Sky also similarly layering on the backside here. Can't quite find the shots here. Sleepy digging those bullets into the backside of the vehicle, creating those dents, but Circle moves away now. How do they approach this? It feels an impossible game here for Vitality.
Such an open field. No cover, no chance. The only play that they can make is to take the fight straight to their face as they drive back behind the steering wheel and go in swift. Sleepy with a warning shot. The buggy comes by. Close quarters engagement as Vitality looks to hold on. No fear down.
ये मैच खत्म होने के बाद देखते हैं.
Sky replies onto one. It's all on a solo of Axel as he looks to cook his way through them.
Sleepy up front pulls out the AUG, the AWM doing nothing for him. Axel, last left alive here. An incredible player on 9 Elans this game. It's a hard fight though. A 1 versus 2. Molotov goes long. He runs straight into it though. Keeps backing off into the nade. It might be lights out for Axel soon.
That's the nade to do it as Hora with a hefty bombardment on the beach. They lay claim to the second chicken dinner and light up Paris once again.
Although it was instantaneous response, the speed at which they came.
भाई सच में कॉपीराइट आ जाएगा। तब तक मैं देखता हूँ, दूसरे साइड में मैं सर्च करके देखता हूँ। मैंने देखा यार काफ़ी लोग कर रहे थे वॉच पार्टी, सिर्फ नहीं यार, आई थिंक इसमें तो रॉन्ग है। क्या कहते हैं अपना एनाबॉलिक, बिकॉज बहुत से लोग कर रहे हैं भाई वॉच पार्टी, बहुत से लोग। भी देख पंख कहाँ से आ गया? पंख कौन सी टीम में है? पंख का कोई टीम नहीं है। देख तुझे और बताता हूँ मैं। पंख कर रहा है, जोकर तो ठीक है चल, जोकर भी कर रहा है, ओमेगा कर रहा है, नियो कर रहा है, क्या कहते हैं टीन वुल्फ गेमिंग कर रहा है कोई तो। और कितने लोग हैं? बहुत लोग हैं बे, बहुत लोग कर रहे हैं। एनीवे सारी है क्या खेलने के लिए? हेलो चल खेलते यार अपन, क्लासिक बेसिक खेलते, थोड़ा मज़े करते हैं। फिर वापस से मैं नेक्स्ट मैच में अपन करते हैं। कॉपीराइट तो अभी आना रहेगा, तो आ ही गया रहेगा यार, तो कर लिया मैंने।
I need a weapon.
Reloading! Cover me!
से मार दिया बे। लेफ्ट से मार दिया बे। सैनैक्स गेमर आया है अपने पास, सैनैक्स गेमर। ये 3 बंदे, आवाज़ क्यों नहीं आ रहा भाई? अच्छा मैं आवाज़ साउंड स्लो है क्या? कहाँ बे? लीगल चैलेंज है चाहिए नहीं चाहिए भाई, कपड़े बहुत आगे मेरे पास।
जगह मार्क कैले बानी, जगह मार्क कैले बानी। आगे खतरा बा, आगे खतरा बा। यार मुझे लगा वो यार आप ही करा देगा ये बंदा। खतरा बा आगे 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 खतरा बा जगह मार्क कइले बानी
Got it.
Great, you're about to win.
पीछे ने मारा मेरे को पीछे वाले ने ये तो
गोली खत्म हो गई गोली चाहिए गड़िया में बैठा
ऑनलाइन आना गेम खेलते हेड करना चाहिए, नाश्ता कर ले करते। लेट्स गो। अपन फिर मैं एक क्लासिक तब तक खेलता हूँ मेले यार, क्या करूँ तब तक एक खेल लेता हूँ। इसका लेवल अभी तक मैंने खोला नहीं है, बट ये ऐसे ही लोड आउट होता है क्या, मुझे लगता है मैं हाथ लगा सिर्फ छोरी थोड़ी ना होती है लोड आउट में है, ये भी होती है वैन शूट। ये मैं कब से होने लग गया, पहले होता था क्या।
Team match, let's go.
साले ने नेड कर दिया रे बिटवा। तो ये इतना लोगों के साथ किया था यार उसको, फिर भी इतनी गोलियां से मारने लगी इसको। अपने बैग से नहीं आया। के बिल्लो रानी।
Team is in the lead.
वो मार देते यार। साला क्या नेड़ता भाई ये हवा लग के गया सिर्फ नेड़ता फटा किधर और मैं मारा किधर।
Great, you're about to win.
मार दिया। उसके बाद में भी क्लासिक खेल लेता हूँ भाई। इसको तो बस से मारूंगा। मार दिया रे।
Victory.
Who's live? Call external. और टीम तो लग नहीं रही है मेरे को। CGX का है ये।
उसको पता है मैं गाली देता हूँ।
चलो भाई खेल रहे हो क्या?
भाई पहले फ्रेंड को स्मैश करो ना भाई।
ये भोसड़ी कहाँ छूट गया है?
कपड़े पहनने दे भाई चुप शांति से। जिस शांति एक कपड़े पहनने
कपड़े
भाई तेरा भाई को कुछ नहीं कर सकते। पता है ना भाई जोनी लोबी खत्म है ना
लॉबी खत्म है। ओह माय गॉड रियली
या भाई एक जोनी साइड पहनने का
मैं तुमने आशिकी 2 मूवी देखी है क्या? जॉनी वाले भाई, जॉनी ड्रेस वाले भाई देखी है तुमने? आशिकी
भाई तुम तो पूछ रहा है
आशिकी गेमिंग आज की आशिकी की मूवी कह रहे हो?
आशिकी 2
हाँ देखी है ना, आदित्य रॉय कपूर की कह रहे हो ना?
हाँ कैसी लगी? कैसी लगी वो मूवी?
भाई फोन क्यों कर रहे हो भाई? क्लासिक खेल रहा हूँ भाई, फोन मत
अच्छी थी यार, जब देखी थी वो टाइम के लिए, तो वो टाइम के हिसाब से तो
I got the Hawkeye medal.
बताओ कैसी लगी थी?
अच्छी थी भाई।
क्या स्टोरी बताओ क्या?
तो यार जमाना हो गया है वो मूवी देख के, बहन चो याद भी नहीं मेरे को। बस इतना उसका एक ही चीज आशिकी टू के, वो एक ही चीज याद आती है, वो कोर्ट के अंदर दोनों का जो था पोस्टर।
कोर्ट के अंदर? कोर्ट में
अभी वो पोस्टर जो था उसका मूवी का। हाँ
मेरे को तो मैं जो फर्स्ट फास्ट फॉरवर्ड करके देखा मैंने अभी, समझ ही नहीं आया कुछ। मैं जो डांस देखता हूँ वो सिंगर है, मैं जो
भाई आदि भाई ने अभी इतनी मेहनत करवाई है, रिक्वेस्ट सब कुछ करवा के सोनी सेट के लिए, तो आदि भाई जाके मेरी स्ट्रीम अबे ये वाली अपन खेल रहे क्या भाई? ये फर्स्ट टाइम खेल रहे स्पाइडरमैन वाली। तो अब आदि भाई ये बोल रहा था कि भाई जाके मेरी स्ट्रीम में लाइक करो यार, सब्सक्राइब करके आओ चैनल में जाके।
जाओ आदि भाई जाओ।
यस
मैं तो लैंड करा रहा हूँ।
क्या सीन है भाई ये वाले इवेंट का? क्या है, मैं खेला नहीं यार इस बार भी।
कुछ नहीं, देखो यहाँ पे जाओगे तो एक रिकॉल मिलेगा, उसके बाद फिर मर जाओगे तो फिर यहाँ पे जाओगे तो फिर एक और रिकॉल मिलेगा, और एंड देन वो नॉर्मल रिकॉल तो रहते ही है, 3 रिकॉल है यहाँ पे। अरे मादर इसको लूट मार।
अरे वो बंद कर देना जान से करना।
Watch out!
Go, mind you fresh.
अरे भोसड़ी के चुप हो जाए। जब कुछ बोलता है कुछ ना कुछ बुरा होता है। देखो हो रहा है कुछ। चार नंबर रूम से ही हो रहा है ठीक करना। अरे 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 क्या हो गया तेरे को? हो गया सही लो।
कर रहा है
चूतिया है क्या तू? कैसे पता चलेगा कौन मॉली कर रहा है और क्या कर रहा है?
अभी छोड़िए वापस ऊपर से आ गए। ये क्या बकचोदी है?
हाँ भाई क्या सीन है भाई? क्या सीन है? हेलो
ओए सुन आदि,
अभी रुक जा भाई, अभी गेम पे फोकस होने दे। आदि मार रहा है, किधर चढ़ के बैठा है भाई? तो ऊपर भी बिल्डिंग है,
सब ऊपर ही बैठे पे, ऊपर कैसे जाने का? और
Watch out!
स्पाइडरमैन वाला मुझे
स्पाइडरमैन
Watch out! Marked a location.
बैग जहाँ पे बैग दिखता है ना वहाँ
Watch out!
तो ऊपर से मार दिया मेरे को। समझ ही नहीं रहा भाई आंसर तो नीचे तो कोई है ही नहीं पूरा घूम के आ गया मैं
सब स्पाइडरमैन वाला नहीं सब कर रहा है
कोई भाई मैं नहीं पर्सनल मैं माइक ओपन नहीं करूंगा ठीक है मेरा हेडफोन का वो टाइप सी वाला नहीं है वो मैं दूसरा तरीके से खेल रहा हूँ उसमें साउंड नहीं आ रहा है
अब एक चूतिया इवेंट है स्पाइडरमैन का प्रॉपर्ली इसके फीचर्स वर्क नहीं करते चूतिया बना ये देखो अटक जाता है
मादर तोड़
अबे उनको सुनाई दे रहा है तो बिना बात की गाली दे रहा है छोड़
चुप यार
चुपचाप खेलिए वहीं
इसकी मम्मी
कहाँ पे
अबे हवा में उड़ रहा है यार बहुत देर हो गई
एक तेरे पे आ भी रहा है
ये तेल का पैन पर की माफी अरे भाई लो भाई लो मार रहा है हट जा भाई किधर है बंदा
पीटर पार्कर्स हुडी
पूरी डेक बंद हो रहा है पूरी आज तेरा भाई परेशान कर रहे हैं
क्या सीन है मैन पता ही भाई
जो है ब्रो बन दिया
अभी स्ट्रीम कर रहा है चाट में तो गाली थोड़ा करने दे
क्या कर रहा है
स्ट्रीम कर रहा है स्ट्रीम
कर रहा है कितने व्यूज है भाई कितना वोटिंग आ रहा है
अभी भाई 3 की वोटिंग आ रही है
वो टाइम पे हम ये करते थे भाई
चुप बैठ यार
अब नहीं करते हो क्या भाई क्या हो गया
थोड़ा
तो क्या होगा कॉम्पी भी करने का मैं भी कॉम्पी खेलता हूँ
अरे नहीं मुझे नहीं मतलब ये जो है ना नंबर 3 चार पे काटी दे दिन सारा तो स्ट्रीम पे तो मेरे को यूट्यूब वालों ने वो दे दिया था
फिर ये खेलेगी नहीं ट्राइडेंट का इन गेम क्वालिफायर
ठीक है ना
नहीं इसके पास।
कहता गया फिर
अरे अभी टीम नहीं है, पहले तो था ना टीम।
अच्छा अभी कॉम्पी भी नहीं खेल रहे हो क्या? अभी कॉम्पी तो खेल रहे हो ना?
मैं तो खेल रहा हूँ, फ्री फायर दूंगा।
फ्री फायर?
फ्री फायर नहीं, ट्राई आउट।
तुम्हारी आवाज़ ही भाई कम आ रही थोड़ी, पता है सबकी माइक्रोफोन थोड़ा बढ़ा।
अरे ट्राई आउट देखा वो बोलता है।
समझा, वो अभी समझा बट
टीम राउंड
क्या गंदा बंदा है
यार। अभी तो निकला हमारे
छत
पास
पे
कोई
बैठा
बंदे नहीं
है,
थे।
Watch out!
छत पे बैठा है भाई,
नहीं,
गाड़ी से उतार दिया छत पे बैठ छत बैठा है। थोड़ा उसने घरों के छत पे एकदम ऐसा ट्रायंगल के यहाँ पे, ट्रायंगल के यहाँ पे देख, यहाँ पे ही है ट्रायंगल पे राइट में नंबर 2।
हाँ ट्रायंगल पे रिकॉल हुआ बंदे।
अभी यहाँ पे रिकॉल नहीं होऊंगा क्या? 3 नंबर 1 भाई यहाँ पे क्या हुआ यार? टट्टी इवेंट है भाई ये वाला, सच्ची कह रहा हूँ यार।
हाँ हो
पैंट छू कहाँ
I need a
जाके
grip.
जाते
I need a mag. I need a stock.
चलो शूटर लेके आ जाना, वहाँ पे बहुत सारे शूटर हो रहे। गाली से दिक्कत तो नहीं है ना? थोड़ी स्क्रीन का शायद बड़े येलो डॉलर है कुछ और 4 नंबर है।
हाँ
येलो डॉलर है क्या? गालियों से कुछ दिक्कत तो नहीं?
गाड़ियों से
स्क्रीन पे
मर गया
मैं तो बता रहा हूँ।
भाई दे दो देखो।
रिकॉल देना, रिकॉल पे है क्या कोई? रिकॉल देना।
बस
Please
तेरे
recall me.
चुप बैठ, चुप ही रही।
कैसे कर रहा है?
चाहे इसको प्लेन से उतारो या डायरेक्ट फेंको, रिकॉल हो जाना चाहिए।
Thanks.
स्क्रीन पे कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं है ना? गाली देने से येलो डॉलर तो दिए जाएंगे यार।
अबे नहीं यार,
मैं खुद दे देता हूँ भाई, मैं भी नहीं करता हूँ।
वैसे नहीं आता मतलब कोई 2 बंदी 4 गाड़ियाँ।
हेड लगा इसको, कोई हेड लगा दूसरा इसको उतारी देता है बड़ा मार ऊपर है, मेरे ऊपर है बंदा। अरे चर्च पे
तेरे घर के ऊपर?
हाँ मेरे घर के ऊपर।
मेरा उसमें छत के ऊपर बंदा है, रुक जा जरूर उससे पिक करवा जरूर।
कहाँ पे बंदा?
ऊपर है, छत के ऊपर है ना, वो पिक करेगा। मेरे एंगल पे आएगा तो दे देना।
इसको तो क्या ही बोलूँ मैं।
बंदों के मुंह पे घुमाएगा तो बाबू मरेगा ही। बंदों के मुंह पे घुमाएगा। हाँ 2 है, ठीक है, एक और है तेरे साइड।
बंदे तो बच्चे हैं बट ज़्यादा यही है, दिमाग खराब हो गया मेरे को। ये कैसे उड़ता है भाई वो, देखना नारुतो वाला ही अच्छा है।
आया है, देख मेरी साइड का आया उड़ के।
1 नंबर भी ऑफ है, अब 1 नंबर भी ऑफ है, सब ऑफ है।
Watch
गाड़ी
out!
के छत के ऊपर है, देख मारना नंबर पर घुमा।
भाग गया।
देखो अभी स्लॉटर की छत आया। नहीं देखा,
भाग गया वो, छोड़ा उसमें, कार छत से निकल गया। ऑलरेडी यही साला राउरी लाया
पूरा हुआ था।
हाँ ना,
अरे इसको तो
उड़ के जा रहा था भाई, उड़ के जा रहा था।
मेरा तो नेटवर्क कुछ ऐसा वाईफाई ऑफ हो गया मेरा।
इस स्पाइडर हुडी से क्या होगा बे?
इससे दीवार पे चल पाओगे तुम, दीवार पे चल पाओगे, उड़ नहीं सकते। अच्छा से काम नहीं करता बहन, जो कभी कभी कूद जाता दीवार से, कूद जाता छूती है। एक इवेंट दिया और ढंग का बहन जो दिया नहीं, छूती।
नारुतो वाला ही अच्छा है भाई, उससे तो बेटर है।
अरे उसमें भी बहन बंदर की तरह कूदते रहते लोग पड़े, उसमें भी बहुत सारे बहुत सारा खाने। तू भी चिल्लाते रहता है और रोते रहता है, मतलब जब खेल लिए
खेलने वाले को खेलना आना चाहिए।
मैं खेलने वाले तो खेल ही लेगा, बता रहे हो फैन तो क्या है, जो कुछ भी राशिन खान दिया है फुल पावर के साथ नहीं दिया है, 50 HP जाती है देखा तो बड़ा तेरे जाऊँ क्या किसी का फैन है तो मुंह में ले लूँ
ना, तो भाई हो गया ना, तो
लड़ाई करेगा क्या तुमसे? करेगा लड़ाई मुझसे?
आइडल भी है,
आइडल भी तो ले ले मुंह में आइडल का। फिर
मेरा नहीं लेना ना भाई, उनको लेने तो ले ले।
कंट्रोवर्सी करा रहा है ना, तो तेरे को देख लूंगा मैं
बंदे
दो आंखों से।
मेन के राइट वाले
कहाँ पे बंदे? कहाँ पे
यार इतना तो चलता ही है।
हाँ चलती है, मजाक कर रहा हूँ, बंदे मार रहे हैं।
कौन से वाले ने? तो तुम्हें वो बिल्डिंग में
मौली तो क्या हो, मतलब मैंने भी देखी रखा था। सेफ हूँ मैं। नंबर 2 ऊपर आओगे, नंबर 1 ही आ रहा मुझे, दूसरी स्क्वाड आ गई। एक ही बंदा आया था क्या गाड़ी वेड़ी से?
अरे नेटवर्क थोड़ा मुश्किल है भाई, तो मैं सुन नहीं पा रहा।
यार तुम नहीं दे रहे हो और बंदे भी काम पर है।
चार नंबर कोई मूवी सजेस्ट करो मुझे, एक अच्छी सी मूवी जो मैं देखूं तो मुझे अच्छा लगे।
देख यहाँ पे बंदे उधर हो गए
भाई। अबे तीन ही आया उसका। अच्छा आपने चोरी की आई ना?
क्या?
मेरा खुद का किल नहीं आया, मेरा खुद का किल।
मुझे खुद को नहीं आया।
अरे मेरे को तोड़ के जा रहे थे यहाँ से वो वाले।
अरे मेरे को एक किल क्यों नहीं आया, ये क्या समझ नहीं आ रहा, किसी का किल नहीं लगा।
मेरा खुद का नहीं आ रहा है, उसको मारा भाई।
तो बैंड से बस उड़ रहा हूँ ये मैं फंसे हुआ।
अरे मैंने तो नॉक किया उसको बट मेरे को किल नहीं आया समझ नहीं आया
यहाँ पे
ये शायद आया होगा I don't know।
तेरे से जाता हूँ भाई ये इवेंट में खेल पे नहीं
तीन रिकॉल है तो बड़े हुए अब कितना चाहिए तेरे को रिकॉल कितना किल चाहिए
वो इवेंट मेरे को बहुत तगड़ा लगता है
Watch out!
बिठाना हो रेड यार बंदा आ रहा है इसकी मार
चूतिए बताएगा बंदे की तरह
बंदे आ गए अबे आगे बोल रहा हूँ बंदे
नीचे हो गया
गाड़ी आगे दे करके
Help! Watch out!
नीचे वाले को मारना
Watch out! Help!
कहाँ है बंदा सब उड़ रहे हैं वहाँ पीछे लग रहा है क्या हदाई है कहाँ से खाए मुझे समझ ही नहीं आता बैन से कौन किधर से उड़, बस इतना पता चला कि उड़ के आ रहा है भाई। It was a struggle man playing this वाले fucking struggle भाई, दिमाग खराब हो गया मेरा। भाई नाश्ता नाश्ता और कितना नाश्ता हैं? मेलोडी खाओगे या नहीं खाने मेलोडी भाई? स्पेस सब 5-5 के केडी के बंदे हैं। 60 गेमर टीम इधर कौन बुला रहा है? Nobody. Are you coming or should I play? जल्दी बता। कहाँ है रैपिड फायर भाई? स्पाइडर वाला इवेंट तो खेलना भी नहीं है। स्टारबक
खेल रहा है क्या लाफ्टर?
यस यू भाई। स्लॉटर
हेलो
हाँ भाई स्लॉटर कह रहा हूँ, खेल रहा हूँ।
ये भाई गोकू भाई आप क्या सबको ऐसा कितना गंदा पेलते हो रे? क्या बोले?
पिलाई जाती है भाई मेरी तो।
कौन सी पिलाई वही देख रहे? पूरा तबाही मचा रखे हो। ठीक है चलो खेलते हैं। अच्छा लगा तो मैं मूत लेता हूँ।
माइक भाई किसी का सही कर लो ना, माइक से बहुत आवाज आ रही है।
मेरा तो सही है, घाटे का है।
नहीं बहुत
कहा जा रहा है? कोको भाई कौन से डिवाइस पे खेलते हो?
16 प्रो मैक्स है।
तेरे को बचना आ गया, मैं फंस गया।
अरे यार नाइस वन है इसके बाद
Watch out!
सेफ हुआ भाई 2 नंबर।
मला कन्झ्युमेबल हवे आहे।
अपार्ट्स के इवेंट जाते ना भाई जब बंदे मस्त रहेंगे मार्केट इधर तब तक है ना
ये जो दिक्कत है भाई तेरे को मार के
Enemies ahead!
इसने किल चोरी कर लिया हुआ है तो भाई कहाँ पे? हाँ कितने मार रहे तुम?
क्या हो रहा है?
ये पता चलेगा ये हैकर है कि नहीं।
रैंडम स्मोक कर दे उस पे पेटी के यहाँ पे सामने।
नहीं ये बंदा ना डायरेक्ट ऊपर आने की कोशिश कर रहा था, देखते हैं क्या होता है। उसको बचा कैसे रहा है वो? हाँ रुकना बंदे है। अरे अरे अंदर एक बंदा है। अंदर कितने बंदे मुझे पता नहीं प्रॉपरली, लेकिन है वो। किधर नॉक किया ब्रो?
डेंजर है।
कसम क्या बच्चों में
बचना ही पड़ेगा सिर्फ और
नहीं, लेकिन वो बंदे आए थे इसमें इधर उधर सब जगह मार रहे, क्या क्या हो ब्लाइंडली रश करता तो मर जाता भाई सबका।
वो तो हाँ।
पेशेंस लेवल ब्रो। गाड़ी ढूंढना पड़ेगा अभी तो। क्या है 4 नंबर भाई कहाँ से हो? हरियाणा सही है भाई। 6 है भैया।
Marked an enemy's death crate.
तर विषय वाटते बघ गाड्या।
क्या क्या
विषय वाटते म्हणलं चला
कसला
काय तर लावलेली होती।
असं
जेवढं मला माहिती आहे गाडी माझी हवा मस्त रे देतो अभिषेक। कितना पड़ जाता रे? 200 में 150 फुट के
क्या मारा भाई एडमिनो। तो ज्यादा ही उड़ने रे गिरा अपन नीचे जल्दी गिरने वाले
मैं मैक्सिमम लिमिट देख रहा है कि 200 मीटर जाता है।
एक्सपेरिमेंट बाद में कर सकता है ना वो अच्छी की ऊपर इधर भी है क्या?
ना ना वही तो मजा है।
ऊपर ना आ रही तिरपाल पे गाड़ी वाड़ी है नीचे
कर दिया ब्रो नीचे आ रहे आओ जल्दी आओ सब लोग। मजा तो आ गया है आगे उड़ के। मार गया बे चल 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 फेल दे और कितने
लोकेशन मार्क।
लोग मैं जाता
तुम पे आया गाइस तुम पे आया बंदा। अबे
अच्छा मार रहा था रे
बंदा मारा भाई बाप कसम।
तो बहुत अच्छा मारा मेरा पूरा लेवल 6 का वेट फाड़ गया उसने।
कुछ नहीं फाड़ा ना भाई।
हाँ
वो कुछ नहीं फाड़ा
ना ना वो तो कभी नहीं फटते ब्रो।
ना मेरा आवा कोई नहीं फाड़ सकता। ले रही इसको ले
डेंजर अहेड।
रोटेट मारोगे ज्यादा। अच्छा 3 नंबर
राइट से ऊपर जा राइट से ऊपर जा
तो ऊपर चल मेरे साइड चल तू 3 नंबर तो और नीचे जा। ओके और एक फाइट हो गई डबल फॉट कवर देगा आपने हाँ एक के लिए मिला तो वो भी चला जाएगा वहाँ
マークに向かうぞマークに向かうぞ
बंदा है क्या
बंदा बंदा बंदा
ठीक है चलो कितना है
बग्गी देखती
साइड में गाड़ी भी है
Vehicle mark.
क्या कर रहा था ये टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स यूज करके आ रहा था ये यहाँ पे हाई लोकेशन हाँ
म्हणत राहता काय म्हणून इकडे
तो खाना है अब तो पे वेस्ट ले लेता हूँ बंदे जो है साइड में
किधर
Marked a location.
पूरा घुमाया उसके बाद निकलते लोग पाए मार गाड़ी में हो गई
स्नाइपर टावर
किधर
स्नाइपर
घर में भी है सामने
शेयर की साइड में गया
स्नाइपर टावर नॉक
नॉक है क्या हुआ अभी भी
स्नाइपर टावर वाला नॉक ही दिखता है रिवर हो रहा होगा कटर कर ये ले कूप ले
マークに向かうぞ
फॉर्म तक जाएगी
यहाँ पे 6 हाउस साइड देखने आया हूँ
बंदे बहुत गंदा रेंडर हो
बंदे है कि रेंडर हुआ
अरे बंदे आ रहे हो आसपास से किधर को फुट लेके आ रहा
ये पेड़ा गोड़ था भाई, मेरे को तो गोड़ लगा बहुत।
फील्डिंग सेट है।
ड्राइवर को क्या गाली दे रहे हो मेरे उधर ही ठोक।
अब तू आ रहा था ना, मैं रैंडमली ऐसे मतलब तो ऑन करके फायर किया था। तो उधर से आ रहा था ना, मैं रुका था ऐसे ही।
अरे नहीं मेरे को क्या लगा, मैं पेट्रोल भर रहा और मुझे लगा पीछे से एक गाड़ी आएगी। जैसे देखा उधर से उतरा है तो मुझे लगा आगे आएगी, मैं प्रिपेयर था ये लेके एक शॉट मुझे पर उधर ही ठोका, स्विच करके फोड़ा हुआ मुझे।
अरे मेरे को लगा किल नहीं मिलेगा तो एक काले वाले ने पेड़ दे दिया मुझे। अंदर बंदे की बाहर बंदे बोलो
ऊपर जा सकते
किधर है
नीचे को गांडू लगी और आना कर
भाई। यहाँ पे वो दिखा और मैं नीचे कूद गया। हट भाई, ठीक भाई, क्या नसीब का तो यार। जो मेरे साइड से लेंडू जैसा गया ना, क्या तो
क्या
जो मेरे साइड से लेंडू जैसे गया है ना, मैं पूरा देखा हूँ।
लेंडू कैसे मतलब नीचे ना? तो है वो भाई साफ के लोग
बात कर रहा है।
यस ब्रो, PMWC गॉड लगाम 70।
4 नंबर तो लोन वोल्फ है भाई।
जोड़ा लूटेड है।
ऊपर देखना बंदे होंगे, सामने वाले सुना होंगे देख।
ना कोई नहीं, आप
ये बंदे के ऊपर आएंगे डायरेक्ट।
ऊपर ही लग रहा मुझे। अब प्रमोशन जहाँ ले रहे जड़ा इसी होगा।
नीचे
डेंजर अहेड।
चलना। अरे क्या कर रहा है लो?
अरे गलती से
देख तो ना हाथ में रख। तो बंदे होते
गिर गए तुम जो ऊपर।
Well done.
एक घंटा गया इनके साथ खेल के यार, कुछ ही बोर हो गया मैं।
Establish a chokehold on the rest of the circle.
Yeah, Smile forced to jump out of his vehicle. That's Mormon gone. That is now the top point sponges in this lobby are out. This is a huge opportunity for teams in that mid pack to try and catch up to him. You still got Tianba there, right? We've been waiting for them to pop off all the way in 13th place. They have their whole squad up. Let's see what they could do. But like you mentioned, look at that. Our previous game winners, Nongshim Red Course, they are spread out controlling this circle.
I love it. I mean, XCY up on that high ground position, out across the way, controls the low ground between them. Unfortunately, he's going to have to move here, as is TZ on that off angle, and they have to send forward. Yangon Galacticos finally take down the last player for Godlike, but they should be so proud of what they've done this game. They are being brutally efficient on those fights. They're on 19 against God.
His whole team's going to be taken out. I mean, this is stage 4. The blue zone's hurting. Loco is looking crazy as he's on the move here. They should definitely get these confirmations before they push, because it's going to be difficult to get across that zone. Instead, they just said, hey, you know what? Let it ride. We are sending it down this bridge. But for how long? Are they going to make it across? MCG is up there up top. When is he going to take these shots? Let's see.
I don't think he's going to have the angle to do it. If they break right here, they're going to crash straight into Yangon Galacticos instead. But Smile starts to unload the clip, finds Loco, pulls him out, switching into the driver's seat's not quite enough, and Yangon Galacticos sent Hustler Crew for 6.
And yeah, that's going to be them out of here. So 16th place, tough start for them. Still, Miramar left to go. Gunbid, he's got that AUG and the P90, right? What